somebody may be suffering and shouting with pain, you can only say, please be calm, or take rest, or go to sleep, things like that. You cannot really share. Suffering cannot be shared. Suffering is individual. Spiritual growth is individual, not provable. Isn't it? So, spirituality says growth is possible by suffering. Because in suffering, you think of something which you don't think about when you are happy. When you are happy, say it's a birthday party. You ask everybody, and you greet everybody, and you say happy birthday, and share a cake, and all sorts of things. And generally go home with a bad stomach. But in sorrow and misery, you are alone. And when you are alone, you think of, as they say, God. God, why is this happening to me? In happiness, you never ask, God, why am I happy? Does anybody ever ask? No? So as a way to thinking of God and sort of doing a personal research, so happiness, sadness, misery, they are good things. Happiness and pleasure, they take you away from Him all the time, The more happiness you are and you have, and the joys that you share and things that you do to make yourself happy, which may be permitted, not permitted, they take you away. Then you get a sense of guilt, Then you want to hide yourself, You say God is not there. Where is God? So spirituality is a science which is very peculiarly individual. But we teach others how to do it and how to become part of that group and yet remain individual, because no two persons have the same experience in the satsang. Isn't it? Because it depends on the level of your understanding and being, and the level of understanding he has got and the level of being he has achieved. See? That is Lord Krishna for you. Because we say Lord when we worship something. Oh Lord. It is a way of address. It is not a description. What is a Lord like? There are human beings who are Lords. The Lord Linlithgow, who was one of the Governor Generals of India. Lord Chief Justice, your Lord, your worshipful Mayor, How is a Mayor worshipful? Convention, see. In the English culture, their language, they say, the king must be a perfect gentleman. He cannot be a lazy lout, he cannot be unmannered, he cannot have bad behavior. But every gentleman cannot be a king. So just because you cannot be a king, it doesn't mean you should not be a gentleman. Isn't it? So just because I cannot be God, it doesn't mean I cannot be like God. That is the premise of spirituality. Religion says it is not possible. He is there and you are here. So well, we are at home, and then when you go to school first time, it's not at all like home. That's why children don't like to go to school. Then, it's a process of slowly learning to like the world bit by bit. Inside, you're all right, protected, loved, cherished. Then you come out, you're thrown into society. It is a progressive exposure to the outer world. Until you emerge ready to face the world now, equipped with education, equipped with knowledge, and equipped with such experiences you got by mixing with other students, all the classes, not only your class. So it is a socializing path. In this spirituality helps because in the old days they had a gyroscope. I don't know if they still have a gyroscope in planes and ships. I don't think so. They have the GPS in the instruments. In the old days, when they were mariners, they had a sextant and a time, both necessary to calculate your position on the ocean. Now the GPS gives it to the seventh place. So that is development. But whether you are in the right place or wrong place, it gives you the place. But is it right for me or not? This tells you. We are all human beings from different places, different languages, different cultures, different religions, different color, one tall. What makes us all one? So all masters are the same because each one is a master. Yes. I was shocked once when I got a message from Babaji Maharaj. And in it he talks about me. And he says, my son will grow in notoriety. My son will grow notoriety. Then I looked at the French, notoriety. And in French it means in fame. He become more well-known, more famous. Can you imagine? If it had gone out in English, they would say, I knew from the beginning. You see, like when Jesus says, suffer them to come unto me. I take it as meaning permission. I have spoken about this.
Yes, that's what I'm saying.
You see, suffer them to come unto me doesn't mean let them suffer and come to me. No. Permit them to come to you. That's what Jesus says. So, it has, and you can also say, like sometimes these big humorists in English language, he suffered fools gladly. It means he tolerated fools gladly, even without feeling nauseated and sick about them. He suffered them. He didn't mean it was pain. It was tolerance. So there are many shades of meaning. Some words.
When you mentioned about the poster for when starting the club, they told us we can't use Sahajmarg or SRCM on the...
You shouldn't.
No, but then the thing is, we have very difficult in finding who are the other Abhyasis in the college. Because by chance, we came to know about each other.
The badge. You should wear your badge. The college doesn't object to that. See, here's it on this. We don't permit Sahajam or SRCM to be used outside the mission. So you can't use it. Even when we speak about Sahajmarg, we don't mention the mission. Because that is like propaganda, The truth of Sahajmarg does not depend on the mission. The mission depends on the truth of spirituality for its existence. Isn't it? So that is the truth we are trying to sort of spread. in our endeavors to speak to other people, to lecture outside. My intention in starting this school was to produce abhyasis. Good abhyasis, good citizens, with a good understanding of moral values, with courage to practice them. Everybody knows moral values. Speak the truth. Satyameva Jayate, it says. But we lack the courage. I once spoke the truth to a girl in France and she almost beat me up. So I've learned to be prudent, not wise, but prudent, where to say what. But in our own satsang, I speak freely. Then I don't have to be afraid of anybody, Unfortunately, it is as if you have to be truthful or not, depending on where you are and with whom you are. Huh? Yeah, I'm going. I have some Omega boys here and one girl. My children. And then everybody will ask me, am I not your child? I was distributing sweets. This happens often in India. Yes, it's often.
You mean Chennai?
India. Chennai is also India. And I give only to children. You will find some old lady of 85 without teeth. And I say, but this is only for children. He says, I am also your child.
कैसा